guys, happy weekend. My name is Alistair, creators of Desire to Inspire in association with Mental Health Awareness. So basically, I want to talk to you tonight about sometimes, you know, thinking that what we get out of life is basically what we deserve. So say if you think basically human life and you think that you only deserve this much happiness in the world, then that is how much happiness you will have. If you think you deserve this much happiness, that is how much happiness you will have. Or if you think you deserve this much happiness, that is how much you have. When in reality, we all, whether it be a child, a full grown adult, someone in your family, someone that's your partner with regards to marriage, relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, co-worker, someone you work with. But in reality, like, we deserve so much more, and because we only think that we're only deserving of that or this or that, then in reality what we end up creating is we stop ourselves from reaching our full potential. For example, like, if you're good at something, then you'll do it for a certain length of time, and then if you think you can't get up that ladder, it's almost like you'll slide down a snake, and then you slide down the snake, and then you've got to climb back up the ladders again, and then you slide back down the snake again. So like the same cycle keeps repeating itself. So it's almost like, because you've already thought that process in your head, that you're only at this level and you can never get higher than that level, then each time you think you're about to go higher, you go back down the snake again, and then you've got to climb the ladder once again. It's like a repeated cycle. So people, what need to realise is, like, you create that abundance in yourself, you create that happiness within you, no one else. You can have people around you that can support you and, you know, have those good vibes and feed off you. I mean, that's great, but at the end of the day, like, that circle that you're in, or that group of people you're in, you want to make sure that each one of them lifts you. If you're in a circle and people don't lift you and push you down, then, in other words, you're thinking that, you know, it's only that level, so that's all you deserve, that. When in reality, you might deserve this or that. You've got to create that reality for you, but also then you need to make sure that you're allowed to grow yourself and develop. But then not only that, it's deserve so much more, and you deserve that love and happiness within yourself, but also you will create that with the people around you as well. But if you feel like you're only deserving of so much, like I say, you'll get so high and then you'll slide down that snake, and then you'll have to climb back up again. It's almost like playing like a game of snakes and ladders about your life. But end of the day, right, you think how much you deserve, not what others think you might deserve. You do what you think you deserve, and that's vitally important more than anything. You work hard for what you want out of life. You work hard and go after your goals and what you want in life, and you bring the right people and right support with the people around you, the ones that want to see you flourish, want to see you do well, want to see you reach your goals. You know, there's no limit to your ability, to what you can do. But what we need to stop doing as a society is stop people from not getting to what they deserve out of life. You know, whether it's someone that's down here that might, you know, that might have a disability, or someone who's not very confident, that's shy, that gets bullied. Why should somebody act like that? We stop them from achieving and reaching that level up here like any other human being. I'm just giving that as an example. But why should we? Why should we stop people from growing and flourish? The same with people like You know, it's almost like, say for example, if someone um, hasn't got what you've got, it's almost like they want to jeopardize what you've had to make them feel better because they never had it. But in reality, that's not really fair, is it? Because that's like putting a burden on that person and giving them, making them having to choose and things like that. When in reality, people deserve to be happy, regardless. People deserve to be given a chance, and people deserve to be accepted regardless of their religion, their ability. Everyone should be given a chance in life. Life is beautiful and life is precious. So let everyone live it how they want to live it, but also make sure that they're deserving and being able to reach their potential. And like that leads me on to my next thing, right? Regards to like friends, family, co-workers, relationships, marriages, etc. In each one of these environments, there are karmics. And karmics are people that you think that might have your back, or that might say nice things to your face, but not very nice things behind your back. And and basically in reality, the karmic people that are doing things like that, they're doing it because you're triggering things in them and making them upset, or they're realizing things that you've said or things you've got that they've never had to experience. So it's almost like they're doing it because you're triggering them. And sometimes you might be triggering them and not even knowing that you are triggering them. And you're not doing it on purpose. You could be the nicest person in the land, but you could be triggering them. And then another thing is, in reality, is this is massive, is codependency. So it's almost like, particularly like regards to friends, family, relationships, marriages, the codependency is about not letting the other one breathe, not letting the other one flourish, not allowing the other one to do their own thing. It's almost like you've got to pull them back, and you like got to say like, you've got to do what I want to do. But like in reality, that's like being back at school, isn't it? You don't have the codependency. You shouldn't need to rely on the other person. Each one of us should be independent by ourselves, regardless if you're single, you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage, you're in a commitment with your boyfriend and girlfriend, any of that. Same with like family and friends. Yeah, you shouldn't be codependent. You shouldn't have to rely on your family. You shouldn't have to rely on your friends. Yes, they can be there in the time of need when you might need to talk to them, but you don't need to be with them 24/7, and they can't rely on you all the time, because then it's stopping your growth and stopping your development. When we rely on people too much, it's stopping us from doing our own thing, and that's really important, because when there's karmics and codependency, that ignites toxic environments, regards to a workplace, regards to family, friends, relationship, marriages, things like that. If there's someone stopping you from doing your things, like go to see your friends, go to see your mates, or stopping you from spending time with your partner, or spending time with your family, it's almost like they've got to have some hold over you to stop you from doing your things. So like, and you shouldn't want that in life. You shouldn't have people that's stopping your growth, that's stopping you growing. It's vitally important with regards to a child, a full grown adult, that the codependency people tend to be the people that are closest to us, that are hindering our development and our personal growth. Like I said, you might have someone in your family that's not letting you breathe, not letting you break free of cycles, patterns, things like that. You might have karmics, you might have worked with people in the past that have not treated you right. So because of that, you thinking that's going to be bad everywhere you go. But you shouldn't think like that. You should think, change that mindset and think totally positive. Change that mindset, because then you're just going to create that into your reality. And like I say, when you think of something for longer than 17 seconds, you bring that into reality and you bring those bumps in the road, and you don't need that. So it's really important that you don't, everyone can rely on themselves. That's really important. And then leading on to my last thing is, this is a good one, is copycats. So when you create something in life, or you choose a new style, or stuff you want to, you want to wear, or stuff you want to create and do, create it for yourself. Don't go copying off others. You don't need to copy off others. Like I say, when I said about you having that self-love for you, yeah, you rubber stamp your own personality. That comes from yourself, you know. Do what you're good at, whether that's socialising, going to parties, catching up with your friends, speaking, reading, writing, drawing, painting, things like that. Anything like that that you're good at, you go and do that, but do it for you and create your own, stamp on that. Put that your own stamp on your idea, your thought, your process, things that you do. You create that for yourself, no one else. You create for you. Like I said, like everything that I've created so far, and like what I'm doing now, is I've got there myself. I've made things happen myself. I've created this myself. Had an idea out running one night. That idea then led to brainstorming, and then from the brainstorming that led to writing things and expanding, and then doing videos for various topics, and that's expanded further and further, and that's enhanced my growth and my development. But not only that, is people around me have changed, regards to my family and friends. They're now speaking and talking to me totally different. It's almost like they understand me now. In a weird way, it's almost like I've had to like dim my light and go into my shell like a turtle, just so I can fit in regards to certain environments that I've been in. When in reality, I've been wanting to push my head out of the shell and put my light on fully and shine bright like the star I am. But at the end of the day, like, it all comes from you. But you've got to make sure that you don't need to copy other people. Yes, reality TV, it's on like Love Island, X Factor, Made in Chelsea, things like that. But like, end of the day, right, you don't need to go and look like them from the TV. You don't. End of the day, right, you're going to spend an absolute fortune on clothes, on beauty products, hair products, styles, just to look like certain people. When in reality, all you want to do is have confidence within yourself. Have confidence within yourself, your own self-image, rubber stamp your own personality, your own belief, and the drive and the passion and the hunger for you. And that comes inside. That comes within inside you. And then when you do all that, you project that out, and people around you pick up on that. And when people around you pick up on that, then you'll give them the confidence. You'll give them the nous. You will give them the belief that they can do this. They can give themselves a better life. Whereas before, like I said, they might have only thought they could get to this level, and they feel like they needed to rely on people, because it will comfy for them, or because they don't know any different. But in reality, they might be wanting to like get out. But people sometimes, we're too settled, and when we're too settled, we're like this. And what you need to do is open the locks and go. Open the locks, go. Spread your wings. Everyone should spread their wings and fly. Be the amazing people that you all are. But you've got to do it for you. Like I say, no one else. Do it for yourself. It's really important. It's self-love. I can't stress that enough. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Love you lots, bloggers. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.